Hey guys, Faith here. So I'm just hanging out over by the park, as you guys can see from way over there. It's just by the church, right near my house, where I usually film. As you guys probably seen me in countless videos. It is once again a beautiful day outside, so I figured I would hang out here again for a bit, as well as maybe film a video for you guys. Now, I mentioned yesterday about how 2019 was not a good year, so today I decided to make a separate video about how things went overall and just in more detail, if that makes sense. So basically, my year started out fairly decent. It wasn't that bad. I was starting to spend time with some family and stuff like that. It started off really well. But around April, I found out my grandpa was in the hospital. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I know it had something to do with he was getting a procedure done, and the anesthetic he was given, he, I guess, had a bad reaction to. That's really all I remembered. But basically, he was hooked up to all these machines and stuff. He had breathing tube to help him breathe and all that stuff. And so they eventually took that out, and so he was breathing on his own for a while, and so I thought, you know, he's gonna make it. Because knowing my grandfather, he has always been one of the strongest people I've ever known. I've always looked up to my grandfather. I was close to him. I would always see him all the time. I'd see my mother's side more compared to my father's side, but you know. But then I got a phone call on April 25th. It was real early in the morning from my cousin. She told me that he passed away, and I was just in total disbelief. I thought, no way, like, something is not right here. It has to not be true. Which is exactly how I reacted when my mother died. I know there was people that verbally attacked me because of how I initially reacted when my mother passed away. They automatically assumed that I didn't care, that I hated her for some reason, which I never hated my mother, ever. But I didn't, it was because I did not cry right when she passed away. And the thing about grief is that people need to understand. When you lose a loved one, anybody loses a loved one, they react to it differently. They grieve in different ways. If you're not boohoo crying on the spot, it does not mean you don't care about them. It's called you're in shock. I've lost my mother and my grandparents. I obviously know from experience how this all works. I've lost people, basically. But with my grandpa's death, again, I was in shock. During that whole summer, I did not leave my house. I had so many plans for the summer to go out. I had plans to go on a walk. I had plans to reconnect with friends. I had plans to go to summer events. But during the whole summer, I was too unmotivated to leave the house. I was in my room most of the time. All I did was sleep. I did not sleep well at night, so I'd sleep the biggest part of the day. I didn't want to eat anything. I barely eat anything because I just did not have any appetite whatsoever. I was in really bad shape during part of the year because of that. But also my brother and I were fighting quite a lot, which did not help me in the slightest. There was a lot of chaos in the house, let's just say. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about it, but my dad had a lot going on, so he was stressed out. There was a lot of fighting and chaos in the house, which again did not make things any better for me whatsoever. And I tried to tell them how I felt about it, but I was never listened to. So after a while, I just didn't talk to anybody. I just became despondent. But eventually, I started going to see Jim more. I wanted to do more therapy, not just for dealing with my grandfather's death, but just for the stress that was going on in the house and just everything that's gone wrong. And Jim, he is a psychiatrist, but he's a friend of ours. I really can't thank him enough for always helping me, always being there. He was honestly one of the few people that was there during that year. And honestly, if it wasn't for the people that were there during that year and helped me with the emotions I was feeling, things probably would have gotten a lot worse. So, to all my friends and you good family, I want to thank you guys for all the support, for helping me. It really means the world to me. I am going to try to continue getting help for my depression, as well as dealing with losing my loved ones that I lost over the years. I still have trouble coping with that. Now that it's a new decade, I am planning on continuing with getting help. I'm going to work on some things like learning how to let go and learn how to forgive others despite what they've done to me. I let it all consume me most of my life, and it just made my mental state a lot worse. I let all the anger and the sadness just consume me because I was holding grudges against a lot of people. But I'm going to learn to let go of all of that. Not for them, but for me. Because my health, my mental state overall is way more important. I'm slowly learning all of that, and I hope I eventually get better at that and finally move forward with my life. I cannot let it consume me anymore. I can't let it shatter my heart anymore. I just can't live like this. I am working on getting better. It's going to be a process, but I know I'm going to get there. And I know with all the supportive people that continue to stick by me, I know that they are going to make a huge difference. It's going to make the process a lot easier. I got a lot of things that I need to figure out. I need to straighten my life out, not just with my emotional stuff, but with just getting my life together with everything else. I got a lot of goals in mind that I'm really hoping to achieve, that I'm going to work hard towards achieving. But guys, let me know how your 2019 went, as well as what you've done, what exciting things you've got to do, as well as just let me know how your 2020 is going so far in the comments below. I would love to read them and interact with you guys. I'm planning on coming back with more videos. I actually have quite a few ideas. I'm not going to spoil the surprise for you guys. You'll know when I post them, but they're definitely different, let's just say. But yeah, I'm going to end this vlog here. This video is pretty long. I wanted to make a in-depth video of how my year went overall, as well as my future goals for this year. So yeah, I love you guys, and remember to like and comment down below. Let me know if you guys enjoyed, as well as how your year went and all that stuff. And remember to subscribe to never miss out on an upload whenever I post a video. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.